What's up, fam? Welcome to Smiles for Miles RC time. Thought I'd do another quick video on a eBay purchase and a buyer beware. You know, eBay has always had a kind of an up and down reputation. Me being somewhat of a curious human being about economics and financial, I know eBay is suffering right now. The bottom line is not where it used to be. And I believe it's because of eBayers that are no good selling products to the community without being honest about anything or even close to being honest. And then when you reach out to let them know what you received, they lie to you and give you excuses. So I left a very bad feedback for a company out of Missouri. I don't remember the name, not so much I don't care. My point for this video is just to share with you guys, just buyer beware when you go to eBay and buying used RC cars, or when you buy used RC cars anytime, you just got to be aware, okay? Just beware. Buyer beware, because it can happen on OfferUp as well. I've had good luck with OfferUp. I purchased a couple cars off OfferUp from a guy in Phoenix. And granted, 2 were used and 1 was brand new, and they're all Relarlos, minus the truck that I did yesterday. But the Emerald was brand new, and you guys saw a video on that. And I got 2 other red Relarlos that I will be doing. I turned into bashers as well. I will be doing videos on those as well. But today I want to talk to you about legendary Sonic 1/16 brushless 4-wheel drive car. I purchased this car off of eBay. Here's the car. It's in pretty good shape. There's not any scratches on the surface other than what I've done. That's for me. And you know, it came with paddle tires and it came with another set of tires. But we'll get into the car in another video. This is really just talking about buying RC cars off of eBay. So with this car I purchased, they claimed that it was ready to run, and I got it. I put a battery in, and I know what I'm doing, so it's not like I don't know what I'm doing. And there's actually batteries in this, legendary batteries in this, and I'll show you those right now. So, you know, it said ready to run, and it was used, and I was like, okay, well, ready to run, that means it's running, and it's used, so I got a chance of getting a car that is running, but may need something. But it didn't say in any of the listing at all of what's it doing. They claim they tested it, and it's a resale company, so they're buying returns from Amazon, and they're reselling them. They claim they tested it. They didn't test crap. So the body's in really great shape. Like I said, it came with 1 body, but you can tell that there's water. See all this water here? These aren't waterproof. They're water resistant, but they're not waterproof. And how I can tell you that is because this is one of the parts that took a crap. Actually, not one. This is the part that took the crap. So this is a brand new ESC for the Sonic. I bought 2 of these. This one I'm returning. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not housed. This is just covered in like a glue. The board's covered like glue, and then you put it into the tray and you bolt it down with 3 bolts, 3 screws. So whoever ran this submerged it, and the people they returned it to Amazon, claiming that it was broken. That's how shiesty people are, number 1. And then this company, this resale company, I think they're out of Missouri, posted it to sell. So I'm like, okay, I didn't want a Sonic, why not? I'll get one. I'll get it. You know what I mean? Well, when I got it, I put a battery in, and it does come with 2 batteries, and it comes with the double connector. That's Legendary's, one of Legendary's gigs. You get double batteries, and I got 2 1800 milliamp batteries in here, 2S, and they're in parallel, so you get 3600 milliamp hours. You won't get an increase in voltage. You may get like a half of a volt increase. There is a small increase in voltage when you do parallel, nowhere near like a series. So series is like taking 2S batteries and plugging them in, and you get 4S. That's series. This is parallel. You're just doubling the milliamps per hour. So anyways, I put the batteries in, I plugged it into the Dean's connector, I put batteries in the controller, and I turned the controller on first. As usual, that's what we do. Turn on the controller first, and then I turn on the car. It turned on for a second, the servo worked for a second, and then everything died. And I'm like, okay, this isn't ready to run. Like, what's going on with this thing? And I'm lucky that I can decipher cars. You know, even though I'm not like a seasoned veteran yet, I am a starter, a beginner, about a year into it, maybe 2, and definitely new into the YouTube channel. So I'm deciphering this, trying to figure out why it's doing this, and then through trial and error, I'm like, okay, well, I bought a new servo, which was good because I got a updated version. That wasn't it, and I'm like, okay, crap. It's got to be the ESC. So I bought an ESC. You can get all the parts, by the way, at Legendary Store on Amazon. They got everything you need on there. And I got an ESC, and they sent it to me. I bought 2 because they weren't that expensive, just in case. When you get things that are coming out of China all the time, their eye for detail and eye for quality isn't there, ever. It's rare. You got to have a serious liaison to be there to let them know that this is how you want things done. Okay, so anyways, I get the extra ESC, and yesterday I finally put everything in. I put the new servo in, I put the new ESC, quite fiddly, I must say, to get in here and do all this stuff. You got to unplug the motor, and then you got to get in there. There's 2 bolts in there, and then you got to unplug the servo arm and to get in there. And you got here's a servo here. It was just fiddly, but I got it done, and it's working now. Works great. I just went outside and just kind of ran it just to test. But I got basically a new car. It's $100+ car. It's brushless and it's Legendary. I got it for like $70, $69, and then parts. Having to buy the parts, I'm looking at another $60. So for $120, I bought a used Sonic, when for a little bit more I could have got a brand new Sonic. So that's my point, is that watch what you're buying from eBay, okay? Ask a lot of questions before you pull a trigger. I did a novice move. I just pulled the trigger. I went, yeah, Sonic, I want one of those. Yeah. So, but I fixed it, it's running now. But like I said, my point for this video today is to beware. Buyer beware when purchasing off of eBay or any other marketplace that's selling used seconds of cars. Going to a bargain shop and buying discontinued cars, those are brand new. They're in a box. They're just discontinued, so they're not used. They've never been used. So that doesn't pertain to this video. So if you're thinking to yourself, what about bargain places, Smiles? They're fine. I bought in Phoenix, when I lived up in Phoenix, I bought a couple cars from a bargain place, and they're great. My favorite basher is the DERC 300E that I purchased from a bargain place for next to nothing. They didn't have any more, or I would have went back and got a second. Instead, I got lucky and I found a brand new one. It was actually an RC hobby company selling the 300Es for $87, and it was brand new, so I bought a second one because that's how much I like that car. It's a little 1/18 scale, but that little sucker is a basher. Go back in my videos and check it out. Like, I got a montage of just my favorite basher. But yeah, so I could have bought a brand new one, but lesson learned. Buyer beware. Okay, gang? Just buyer beware. Alright, gang, that's it. That's the video for today. I just wanted to share with you about the Sonic Legendary. Sonic, it's got the basic things, power buttons, the remote control, power buttons, speed mode, high and low. It's got the, what else is it? Oh, reverse steering. You don't need any of that. You got throttle steering trim. and throttle trim. So it's a nice car, but again, I had to fix it, and I got close to the ticket price. You know, like I said, about 120 bucks, a little less. Brand new 169, I think they are. Not 100 on that, but you can find them on Amazon. But yeah, it is cool though, because like the legendary Thunder, I have one right there that I bought. That's another video. It can take 2 shocks, so it does have the shock nubbin right here. Right here, it's got the shock nub right there to connect the second shock. So I probably end up doing that down the road. But I bought a Thunder, another legendary Thunder. Those are getting harder to find. They're quite expensive, brand new, about $329. And you're gonna go throw that kind of money, you might as well just get like a Traxxas or an Armada or something like that. But I found a Thunder, but for like 75 bucks, and it looked like it was ready to go. It did say it might need some work, and I'm like, okay, well, still, that's a lot less for 70 bucks than 3 something, right? I got it, and it just, yeah, like this whole arm was broken, hanging by the shock. I sent pictures to the seller, and he gave me a 100% refund and let me keep the car. So I'm going to rebuild it, and then that will be the free car, and it'll make up for my stupid mistake with the Sonic. Things happen, gang. Things happen. It doesn't matter how old, how young you are. Sometimes we just get all hyphy and excited, and we make dumb mistakes. All right, gang. Peace be the journey, brothers and sisters. Go out there, run your cars, bash it up, have fun. If you don't have a car, go pick up a car. They're fun. They're a lot of fun to have. Never too old for a car. Also, do me a favor. Give me a subscribe. Give me hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment of your stories of you buying used RC cars and making that mistake like I did, but still ending up coming out with a car at the end of it all. So let me know what you think about that. Stay tuned for new videos. Weather's changing. Be able to get out there and do some filming and bashing videos for you guys. So, like again, I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you guys hit the bell. And I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Take care.